Hug here with today's mermaid tail fail of the day.
Hi! This is sure gonna be a great movie.
So, as you know, we have done some siliconing. We've got all sorts of things going on here. What I didn't tell you, when I was doing the siliconing, I put parchment paper underneath the tail, thinking it's parchment paper. It'll all just peel right off. That's not the case, apparently. It is all stuck together and it does not want to come off. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work on peeling it all off before I get too far into this and see what of this I can save on the bottom and what is just going to come off and I'm going to need to redo. What I'm thinking is I'm going to put clear plastic underneath it with my next layer of silicone. That way if the plastic just stays there, it stays there and it's not going to make any difference to the tail. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. Got my trusty little blade and I am just going to sort of try and scrape off what I can from the silicone off the paper. Okay, so we lost some of the silicone, some of the glitter. Are not as bad as I thought, but the piece that's right here has probably a bit more on it. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to scrape it. I think I'm just going to peel it and I will deal with whatever happens to get left behind on the paper and we'll figure it out again. Well, it's not as bad as it could have been, I guess. But knowing that it's not going to just peel off the paper, let's switch to just clear plastic. And if it happens to get stuck and stay there, so be it. That's all the masking tape should go. Oh, that's something kind of interesting though. Even with flipping it all over and around, the glitter that's on this side is stuck down pretty nicely. So that spray rubber stuff is a good thing, I think. So there we go. That's sort of the fringy bits we have right now. Ideally, I want all of this encased in silicone to give kind of a nice floppy edge off the end of the monofin. So yeah, and all of this is just serving to attach it a little bit better. So yeah, I'm okay with this. So yeah, let's carry on. Okay, so I think I've found the plastic I want to use and I know how I'm going to use it. They're just regular Ziploc bags. And I want to make sure I have enough overlap at the end. So I'm just going to cut them lengthwise. Cut them along their seam. So that I get just a plastic sheet like that. I think I need 5 of them to span all the way across. The way I want to use them, I want to use them in this direction so that when it's time to peel the back off, I've got something to grab onto and pull it away. And if it doesn't happen to come off, then it's not a big deal. Then I still have just a nice clear plastic that will just be incorporated from both sides because I'm also siliconing the other side. So yeah, that's why I'm going end to end and kind of a little bit longer. And so I'm not going to go any past the masking tape, and this is going to go fairly close to the edge of the hard plastic. There we go. So that is now our silicone catcher. And whatever peels off after the fact peels off. And whatever stays behind is totally fine because it's just plastic. And again, I'm going to encase it from both sides. So there we go.